As you may remember, we embarked on the book of Joshua and we discussed the word of God up to chapter 8. Today I want to go all the way through to chapter 12. We shall go back again from chapter 9, but today I want us to dwell on chapter 12. This chapter is about the list of defeated kings. And I want to ask myself, and I would like you to ask yourself today, are you a defeated king? Are you a defeated queen? Sometimes we portray our behaviors as if we had been conquered, as if we are defeated. We walk miserably. Even our walking styles says that we are defeated. Maybe we do not have what we need even in life, but we do not have to show everyone that we lack. We do not have to behave miserably. We do not have to behave desperately that other people recognizes that we are defeated, that we lack, that we do not have. If you are a man or woman maybe who is looking for a spouse, you do not accept anything that you come across. You do not accept any woman who looks created as a woman because you are looking for a wife. You have to discern in the presence of God, because you take that woman because you just need a wife, but at the end of the day you'll be more than a defeated person, because all she'll bring is miserability in your life, and because you yourself is already miserable, you can imagine the kind of desperation that you have, and that marriage will not last. And as a woman, you meet anything wearing, putting on trousers, and you fall across because maybe you needed a husband. You shouldn't be desperate to such a point. You want to go to a school and you do not even discern what kind of a college it is. Is it Christian? Does it uphold the moral values? Does it uphold the godly rules? Or you just go there and follow anything? We need even friends in life. Do not go for anyone, because we should go for people who aligns with what God calls us to. You have values. If you are choosing friends, you have to choose wisely. Don't go around that everyone can say, this person looks desperate. This person is not in his or her own mind. This person is not sensible enough. This person has despaired. Remember, we should inspire before we expire. If you are walking around looking a defeated king, looking a defeated queen, then you are no longer a queen. You are no longer a king, and you are not inspiring anyone. You are just looking expired. Are you expired, or are you inspiring? Looking at these Israelites, at the story of the Israelites in the wilderness, we see these kings defeated, all of them defeated. What can we learn from them in day-to-day life? Because within God on our side, we always conquer. We have everything. We should never look defeated. We should never look conquered. If God is for us, who can be against us? We shall win the battles that no one can win, because God is with us, even when we do not have what it takes, even when we have less than we think we should have, even when we have not attained that which we want. We are going to attain, but only if we abide by the precepts of the Lord. Do not look defeated. Do not look miserable. Do not become a prey to anything. Do not be vulnerable, because to be defeated, one must have portrayed vulnerability, and that's how our enemies attack us. We should shield ourselves from all directions with the sword of the Spirit, with the word of God, with God's presence in our lives, and with the people who can truly help us be what God meant us to be. Let us listen to this word of God. I would invite each one of us to read the list of these defeated kings. And I want us to refuse to be a defeated king, to be a defeated queen. You should always walk with your head raised high, not with the pride, of course, but people should not see you and see a person who has no hope, a person who has no meaning in life, a person who is hopeless, a person who do not know the way he or she is going headed to, the person with no sense of direction, a person with no sense of belonging. We belong to God. Let when people see you, you become a source of inspiration to them, even when you do not have. There are people with a lot of problems, but you never know. Counselors, most of the times you meet that they have heaps of problems, but how they will advise you and you solve your problems, you'll be surprised. Do not allow yourself to be conquered, because there is a God of possibilities, God who is never conquered in anything. Be blessed as you remain a real king, a real queen.